welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Bev. Today's video is going to be about dating while being a nurse. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the like, comment, and share my video. Dang, how I forget my own spiel. Anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your homegirls, with your homeboys, whoever. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right into the video. I'm gonna break it up into two parts. The first part is dating in your 20s. Baby girl, while you are in your 20s, you gotta stay focused because these boys, these men come to distract you. Okay, honey, I know. I had 3 kids in my 20s. Like, I know for a fact what their duty is. Their duty is to distract you. And don't get me wrong, it's all right to have a little fun. It's all right to have a lot of fun. But just make sure you get what you need to get done. Y'all ain't catch that. Y'all didn't catch that. Y'all ain't catch that. Anyways, so yes, honey, be serious about your hustle when you're in your 20s. The groundwork you can lay in your 20s can set you up. Because trust me, baby, as you get older, when you get in your 30s, when you get in your 40s, you're going to love a good party, but you're going to love to be in your bag. So if you start stacking, saving, and putting that money away in your 20s, you will be all right, with or without that man. And the thing about it, when you're in your 20s, if you break up with him, honey, you still so young and tender, you can replace him. Because one thing you need to know about dating while being a nurse, you will never be single. Like, these men, if you in scrubs, honey, they want you. It don't matter if you're a housekeeper, honey. If you wear scrubs, these men will be on you. So when you're in your 20s, don't be distracted. If this dude don't understand your hustle, don't understand your grind, don't understand that you got a midterm coming up, don't understand that you're trying to get to work on time, you can't be hanging out when you're working 3 days in a row because you're going to be off for the next 7 and you want to go out of the country because you get into that bag and you're only 22. If he can't understand that you need to go to bed or that you need to get your sleep, you need to let him go because he is not conducive to your healthy living that you're trying to have. Because when you're working as a nurse and you're young, your rest is number one. Another thing that you have to be wary of in your 20s is the fact that these men know we get to the bag, so they know that when you're younger, you're not as money savvy as the older woman might be, so they'll get you to spending the money. Like, you'll be like, oh, you want to go to Timbuktu tomorrow? Let's go. I just got overtime. Like, it's so easy. So dating in your 20s, make sure you don't spend all your money. Don't spend your money, honey. Don't be the one paying for things because these men will have you doing it. Another tip to my 20-year-olds is going to be, baby girl, leave the bad guys alone. I know. I love the good hood nigga too. They don't come to do nothing for you because you got to think about it. Babe, you're a professional. Stick with the professionals. I'm not saying it to talk down on them. I'm just stating the obvious. Do not be out here accepting no wooden pennies. You are a professional. They professionals. They understand. They understand why you can't do the things you're doing. You can't go to places that they're going because you are trying to do something else with your life. I know how fun it is to be sitting in the trap. And he bragging on his babe because she a nurse. She went to school. She got a degree. Girl, I know. It's fun. I know how I feel for him to text you, babe, call off. I'll pay for you to stay home with me today. I know. I done called off a few times. I done got a few write-ups. But, baby girl, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Because one thing about it, these men will get up and walk out on you. That nursing license, as long as you do right by your boo, it's with you for life. And it makes you essential. You vital AF. Don't let that man trick you off your pivot. Alright, so in my 30s, my 30 and ups, I know how it feels to be single in your 30s. You thought you was going to be married at 25, 26, 28 at the latest, but you didn't fathom that you would be 30 and be single. I know, I didn't fathom it either. And not only with kids, that's a different type of hurt. But since you got to remember who you are, remember that you are a virtuous woman. Do not let any man come through and just tell you sweet nothings because he know you're a nurse. Let me tell you, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. If that man know that you're a nurse, he know you got money. So they're going to be leeching off of you. And when you're in your 30s, you put up with a little bit more shit than you did when you were in your 20s because you know that you're getting a little bit older. And all of those type of things are in your background. So you kind of put up with a little bit more. You accept a little bit more. So these leeches kind of sneak their way in because somebody said it's better than have a piece of man than no man at all. And that couldn't have been more than a lie because having a piece of man is worse than having no man at all. Because a piece of man is a piece here, a piece there, a piece there, and you got to deal with all of the bullshit that comes along with it. So be wary of these leeches in your 30s. We're a little bit more susceptible to the leeches the older we get, especially the more kids we have too. So another thing to be wary of is the clout chasers. Do you know that dudes get cool points for having nurses as girlfriends? So yeah. And don't marry these men too quick. That's another tea. Like, don't marry these men too quick. Tyler Perry put that in his movie. These men know that once they get married to you and y'all break up, they get half. And one thing I know about my nurses, here's a fun fact. To be a nurse, you have to have a certain personality. Some of us are a little bit more OD than others, but you really have to be type A. I say I'm type A, B, or AC, where I'm not like type A, like alpha. I'm a little bit B or C because I like to, kind of fall back and mind my business and not take over everything and kind of let a man be a leader in my femininity. I'm like a B or a C. Hell, I might even be AD. But you have to be able to be a self-starter, self-motivated, focused, dedicated, driven. You have to be a lot of things to be a nurse because it's not something that you can easily accomplish. So a lot of nurses I know, they own multiple businesses, they have homes, they have properties, they have real estates, and more than one job. So they know that we're going to be getting to the money. So when you marry these men really quick, you kind of just gave him an inheritance to the hard work that you have done. So that business that you started on the side that you've been building for 7 years, he just got half of it. The 2-3 properties that you own and you managing and you renting out because you saved, you worked those 2 jobs, you put that down payment on, you hustled to pay that shit off, you just gave him half of that. So do not marry these men too quickly, honey. And it don't matter. I know a girl who started out as being a secretary and she helped put her husband through law school. And after she got him through law school, he started working full time and let her go back to school. And she became a nurse practitioner and she opened up a clinic. Well, some kind of way over the course of their marriage and the years, he lost his ability to practice law. I don't know if he lost his law license or if he just got sick and he couldn't work. Well, he divorced her. And at that moment when they got married, he was the breadwinner. But as life, because one thing about them tables, they turn, she became the breadwinner. And when she became the breadwinner, he put her on spousal support and took half of her clinic. And now he's co-owning it with his wife, his new wife. So, you just gotta, granted, that wasn't a married too quick situation. It's just, you just gotta be careful when you out here and you a nurse. Like, anyways, another thing is marrying these men with kids. I'm a single mom, so I know whatever man I marry is gonna have to accept me with my kids. But these men come with child support. And if y'all get married, you know you're gonna be obligated to pay that child support, sis. So quiet as kept. Make sure them kids 18, boo. Another thing is dating while being a nurse. And this one is personal to me. Quick little story time. I was dating my kid's father, and one of them, because y'all know I got three, one of them was like, oh, you're a nurse, you don't need me to help take care of my kids. And it was like hard, it was like pulling teeth for him to contribute. Boom. Be wary of that, sis. Learn from my mistakes. Another one is my baby's father has a degree. I never really dealt with dumb dudes. He has a degree. He has a bachelor's degree. So for the longest, he was the higher person on the ladder because he was the only one with the degree. And I didn't. But I felt like when I finally got my degree and I started getting my accomplishments and my recognitions, that I wasn't receiving the same kind of like applause from him. Not saying that I needed his recognition, but you would love for the person that you sleep with every day or you lay next to say they proud of you. You know, dude showed up to my graduation and didn't even have a dollar balloon from the Dollar Tree. Didn't get me a graduation gift. And then when I passed my NCLEX, he didn't even say congratulations, y'all. So we got into a fight and he left. When I kid you guys not, this man already, like, 4 months later, already has a new girlfriend that he's living with. Like, these men, you have to be very selective with the men you date when you're a nurse, because jealousy comes in a form that you wouldn't even see. You're like, bro, I'm just a nurse. But they get jealous about those type of things because we are for sure gonna have a job. We're for sure gonna have a stable income. And sometimes some men cannot take that. Get you a man, sis, that loves you for you, that's strong and can understand and lets you kind of do what you need to do to be your best self. Because out here on these nursing streets, it's hard, especially with COVID riding on our back. So you just gotta be selective, honey. If you got a man, you married, you happy, you in a relationship, this video is not for you. This is for my single girls. Learn from me. Avoid what I had to go through, the heartbreaks that I have endured. Stay away from the leeches. Stay away from the distractors. Stay away from the hood niggas and the traps. Stay away from the jealous men who can't accept the fact that you are a boss bitch, okay? Stay away from them. Love and light to all of y'all. See you next time. Bye.